What's up guys, GenesisNexus here, and in today's video I'll be discussing or talking about Chizuru, as you can see in the thumbnail. And I just had some thoughts after a couple of weeks of playing her and trying my best with her, but as you can see from the thumbnail, I've practically given up on Chizuru, and I'm going to go into a little bit of it in this video. But I hope you guys are enjoying the game so far. I hope you guys don't take this in any type sort of way. This is my feelings on Chizuru as a whole, as the now third rate up character in the game. And if you like this video or what I have to say, or you agree or disagree, whatever, please like, comment, and subscribe. Very much appreciated. But without further ado, let's get into the video. And to start it all off, just some background. I ended up losing my 50-50 to Rin, of all characters, funnily enough. And for those who don't know who I'm talking about, it is Rin, this character, the striker void DPS. One of the best. If people are going in like a tier list, it would probably be Maylin forever at the top, where I think she needs to stay as the golden standard. Then I think Rin / Hugo is next, and then everyone else, and then Chizuru. but yeah, so I had to go to guarantee to get Chizuru. As you can see, she's level 50. Practically every character on my account is level 50 except for I think two, Veronica and Calliope, because if you guys have been watching my videos for Chaos Zero Nightmare, even during the beta test, I loved Calliope. That's why she's the only character level 60. Every other character I've been able to make do with them being at level 50. It's just this one. Now, the same scenario may happen in the future, but I'm just going to talk about Chizuru for today. I also mentioned in my previous video that new sets, the new memory fragment sets, I didn't even bother with. As you can see here on the screen, I've been rocking her with 2-piece Blackwing, 2-piece Executioners, and then 2-piece Authority for the extra defense, because I felt like she was even more squishier than my Yuki. But as you can see, here are my stats. She's almost at 700 attack, a clean 50% crit chance, and 162% crit damage. Funnily enough, she's the only character who this practically hasn't really worked for. If you guys have watched my video on Yuki here, as you can see, Yuki has a little bit more crit chance, and actually less attack. But Yuki, the moment I got her up to 50% crit chance, and I don't remember the fellow's name, but he commented on my previous video for Yuki. I'll put his comment up on screen right now so you guys can see it. But once I took his advice to get Yuki to 50% crit chance, she felt instantly better, not only in chaos mode, but also in any content that uses save data. And I understand some people may say, well, it should be a given, crit chances get that up, but some characters don't even need it like super high. Like I have my Renault at 40%. Okay, Haru's at 50%. He's at like 40%. She's at Calliope's at 40%, and I think, yeah, 40% for my Veronica. And I wonder if my Kayron, yeah, my Kayron doesn't even have it. What about my Beryl? My Beryl's at 30%, funny enough, and Beryl's one of my hardest hitting characters. But to get back to Chizuru, to start off, I know that she currently has like kind of a build using this card. I believe it is, yeah, this third Epiphany, which adds 2 hits to the next Shadow of the Moon card. And so far, all I'm seeing really from a lot of people is just this build. This build being the only viable build to move into this and then stack them up, because you can copy this card and it stacks. So, and personally, I don't know if it's just me, I not liking being pigeonholed into one thing, because for example, if I come over to my Yuki, a lot of it is just rocking with inspiration, and practically all of these epiphanies for like some of her cards are good, except for maybe that last one. But I didn't have too hard of a time if I wanted to play Yuki aggressively, if I wanted to play Yuki more passively or more reserved and safe. Even Haru, I know some people like to say, oh, anchor shot Haru, it's stack it up for anchor shot, but you could really get this high up, and if you didn't want to do that, you can kind of like chain it in with back to back. Like, I think I have a save data here for Haru where, yeah, you can constantly peel it back and always get like AP for it, so you can just keep stacking, going back and forth between like anchor shot and like maybe even power charge if you have it in your hand. But I didn't feel constrained playing Haru or Yuki, but I kind of feel that way playing Chizuru. And I've tried numerous builds over the weeks and my results are just poor. And other than that one build, which uses this card's Epiphany, I haven't been having much luck. As you saw in the thumbnail, getting to that second boss in the seasonal chaos just entirely demolishes any team that I try to throw at it with Chizuru on it. Sadly, I tried Chizuru like 10 times, then I tried Yuki 10 times, and she can maybe get to that final boss, and I'm talking even getting to the boss maybe 4 or 5 times out of 10, but my Yuki was able to get to it consistently and maybe missed maybe 1, maybe 2. So I'm trying to I don't know if it is even a viable comparison to do those two, but they were just the two recent rate up characters. And I already talked about in terms of stats, I don't feel like they help her as much as they helped Yuki. And if anyone has a build that doesn't use the Epiphany for this card, maybe uses a different one, please let me know. I'm all ears to feel like I'm justified and like try to get a better understanding of Chizuru and get a better deck set up. Because I think, what build is she currently on? Like, yeah, if you get unlucky with getting copies of like Oni Hunt, you kind of stuck. Luckily I had like Shy Gardener to kind of like, I do that, buff, do this, and if I get this card, it's boom, 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 and I can get Shadow of the Moon to like max stack really quick. But it's not even one of my best. But I don't know. And I even struggled to even get this build, and even that build couldn't even help me beat the boss. And just to show you guys, I'm not like some super sweaty person trying to push the boundaries. I'm trying. There's probably players who are probably way ahead of me in the seasonal chaos. As you can see, I'm on phase 9 for the seasonal chaos. Haven't even done 10 or 11 because it took me a while to get Yuki up and running, and then once Yuki got up and running, I haven't even tried to clear with her because I moved on to Chizuru to try to play her. But I'll probably clear that chaos with Yuki relatively soon. But I also did want to bring something up because I know I don't want to sound like a doomer, but maybe other people feel this way as well. I'm just going to bring up Pridewin really quick. I know a lot of people don't like to use Pridewin for a lot of stuff, but I just wanted to give a visualization of something because as you can see on the screen now, I've brought up the Pridewin website, and I love the guys at Pridewin, or the people at Pridewin. They do great work for a lot of the games that are on this website, and I don't think anyone has a problem with like this top tier. I have a problem when I immediately go down and I see that they say chaos mode Chizuru's like a 0.5, and then seasonal save data she's a T1. I honestly think unless you're running that one Epiphany build with Chizuru, she doesn't belong here. I would put her down here at T1, and funny enough, I would move Yuki up to 0.5 before I even move Chizuru there. And the reason why I'm saying that is mainly because I feel like there's more options, because as you guys know, her Curse Shackles lock her in, or I forget which one of her cards, lock her in so she can't get AP generation. But I feel like that's more of a detriment than it is a benefit. Because as you saw with my like Yuki build, or even my Haru build, she could generate AP using epiphanies. Even with, I would honestly just put her T1, if not T2. But that's just my experience, because I also had a friend who had a Rin, and they play similar to me. So they get them up to like 50% crit chance, and it's pretty average like potentials and stuff. They don't go too deep like I do, and Rin was just entirely playable, entirely smooth. And maybe it's just because I'm trying to put too much on Chizuru, but I just don't feel like she should be up here. Like my Luke, my Renoa, my Yuki, all were more viable in chaos than Chizuru. Now, I just wanted to bring that up because I honestly think she should be down here, either the butt end of T1 or like into T2. And I don't think Yuki should be here. I think Yuki should probably be at the butt end of 0.5. But I just wanted to bring that up really quick, because I also did mention my potentials, and just to show you guys, because I didn't show you earlier, these are my potentials. Relatively simple, because Chizuru uses a lot of her unique cards, and for anyone wondering, unique cards are the ones with blue text and above. So these cards. So because she uses those cards, I just put it at 7. I don't think that's too far on investment. This one may be for the extra crit chance, so that would actually mean that she had 40%, and now this bumps up to 50%. And then I put in just 1 for crit damage, because I wanted to see before I even invest in this one right here. But then I thought about it, and the more I played, I was just like, I don't even want to invest in this slot. And I don't think I should be required to get to that point before this character feels good. Because if I come up to Yuki, yeah, Yuki, this was a wasted investment because I don't use her basics, and I kind of wish I could reset this. But she's 7 there, 4 out of 5 here, and yeah, I think the rapid slash and longsword slash are her basics, if I remember correctly. Yeah, longsword and rapid slash. So technically this helps a little bit more, because that's just how I play Yuki. But I got this at the butt end of it, so it's just like, as you can see, I wonder if I can bring up my Haru. Oh, my Haru's even less. 553. Doesn't even have anything else. But I just wanted to show you guys that. And after testing with my friend's Rin, I think, because I mentioned earlier in this video that I got Rin after I lost the 50-50 for Chizuru. So I'm probably going to invest in Rin more than Chizuru. I think I'm going to stop here for Chizuru. If someone can recommend me a better build for her, please let me know. I'm all for it. I think I even showed some of my save data. I've been deleting save data because if the save data just doesn't look good, I just toss it. Like, and these ones aren't even the best. These are just the ones that got me to at least the second floor, late into second floor. Everything else I've just been deleting. It's probably the only character I've been just deleting. Because if I go to like character like my Calliope, I think, yeah, my Calliope has Dex for a while. But yeah, as I mentioned earlier, I'm probably gonna stop all investment until if I can find a better build, I'll try it out. Because I don't like feeling like a character is a detriment to my account. Because all of these characters, even Kairon, even though as struggle that he is, Nia, Lucas, I found usage for all of them, especially even Beryl. I found a renewed usage for her. Even she can go deep into the seasonal chaos. Even Maribel, I'm looking into. I've seen some people do some great things with Maribel. I do want them to do a buff to Orlia, but like the rest of these characters, and I probably should have mentioned this earlier. As you can see, I'm not using her definitive best in slot team that a lot of people have been using, like Tressa and Ray. So that may just be, maybe she like needs these characters, but it feels weird where other characters can use other teams, like Yuki Luke, Yuki Calliope, Yuki Veronica. Like heck, you can use Yuki with like Cassis to or Nia to like go do your stuff, and even Yuki with Mika. So I just don't like that. I just hope that that's not the case, that Chizuru requires these two to even be viable. But yeah, I'm gonna pause on her. I'm probably gonna invest in Rin over the time. It's Rin and Mei Lin that I'm probably gonna invest in, sadly. Well, not sadly, because I'm happy that I can finally get Mei Lin. And if you're wondering why you didn't see Mei Lin there, it's because I finally have enough for the standard selector, so I'm probably going to choose Mei Lin from here and then slowly build her up. But as everyone knows, Mei Lin is a hard hitter. Without much investment, Mei Lin hits hard. And I'm just going to say it here. I think Mei Lin should be the golden standard of characters. I know she's a super tuned like standard unit, but I think she should really be like the standard that they keep and they don't go above her. So no power creep. It's just like, hey, yeah, introduce new mechanics or new things, but never make anyone's power go past Mei Lin, and I think the game will be great in the long term. But that's just my opinion on that. I do wish that the game had a reset system similar to like Goddess of Victory Nikkei, if anyone knows that. Every now and then they give out like reset tickets that you can use to reset a character, all the stuff, and I would have put that into Ren, but for now she's kind of just gonna sit there. And I mentioned earlier, I'm all ears if someone has a better build. I'm probably repeating myself at this point, but I just really want to hammer that home that I'm not trying to be a doom and gloomer for Chizuru. I've seen a couple of builds. I think even Samul has one on his channel, but I think that requires the epiphany on that card. But yeah, please let me know what you guys think. Please let me know if you have any builds for me to test out. I'm all ears. I hope you guys are having better luck with Chizuru or your entire account, regardless of if you got pulled for her or not. I hope you guys have a great day, and if you did like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. It'd be very much appreciated, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.